The roar born from rivalry. Every great brand is born from a dream, but some are born from pain, from anger, from wounded pride. This is the story of a company born from a rivalry, one that still echoes today on the greatest stages of world sports. A feud that divided not only a family, but an entire city. Born from a rupture so deep it separated them not only in life, but even after death, unable to bear the idea of resting side by side for eternity. They were buried at opposite ends of the same cemetery, a final symbol of a conflict that never found reconciliation. Two brothers, two empires, an eternal rivalry. On one side of the river, Adidas was born. On the other, PUMA emerged. This is not just the story of a sports brand. It is a story of pride, anger, brilliance, and how losing everything can be the beginning of the greatest turnaround of your life. This is the story of PUMA. In 1898, Rudolf Dassler is born. Extroverted, outgoing, ambitious. 2 years later, in 1900, Adolf Dassler, Addy, is born. Introverted, quiet, obsessed with perfection. Opposite personalities, but the same dream: to create the best athletic footwear in the world. In the difficult years following World War I, Germany faced crisis, poverty, and instability. With no resources, but plenty of talent, the brothers turned their mother's laundry room into a small factory. Adi handled design, innovation, and testing with athletes. He believed every sport required a specific shoe. Rudolf was a natural salesman, charismatic, persuasive. He took the products to trade shows, athletes, and retailers. In 1924, the Gebrüder Dassler Schuhfabrik was officially founded. In 1936, at the Berlin Olympic Games, one athlete changed everything. Jesse Owens won 4 gold medals, wearing the Dassler brothers' shoes. The small German factory was now known around the world. But the world changes, and war arrives. World War II didn't just destroy cities, it destroyed families, and it destroyed the Dasslers. Personal, political, and business disagreements began to grow. There are reports of constant arguments, accusations, and mistrust. Rudolf believed Adi had cooperated with the Allies to have him arrested. Trust is broken. Silence turns into hatred, and the partnership becomes impossible. In 1948, the brothers separate forever. Herzogenaurach is divided. Families choose sides. Employees cross the street to avoid rivals. An entire city begins living the rivalry of two brothers. On the other side of the river, Rudolf Dassler had to start over. Without his brother, without the old factory, but with something even more powerful: the hunger to win. At first, he named the company RUDA, but the name lacked strength. Then a perfect symbol emerged: fast, agile, relentless. And so, PUMA was born. In 1952, PUMA launched the Super Atom, one of the first soccer cleats with removable studs. Soccer would become a pillar of the brand. Rudolf didn't just want to compete, he wanted to be remembered. In 1958, at the World Cup in Sweden, a young Brazilian steps onto the field. Pelé wears PUMA. Before the opening whistle, Pelé asks for a moment. He kneels down, ties his shoes. Millions of people are watching. That wasn't just soccer, that was marketing, before marketing even existed. Other athletes. After him came names like Maradona, Cruyff, Eusebio. PUMA was where the world was watching. Decades later, PUMA finds its perfect symbol: speed, charisma, confidence. Usain Bolt. When Bolt crosses the finish line, it's not just a man winning. It's an idea winning. The idea that being the fastest means being unforgettable. And if you're enjoying learning not only from success, but also from the mistakes, conflicts, and decisions that shaped great empires, leave a like now and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next videos. It didn't take long for PUMA to realize something before many competitors. Sport doesn't end in the stadium. In the 80s and 90s, the brand took over the streets, hip-hop, and pop culture. The PUMA suede became a symbol of rebellion, style, and attitude. PUMA was no longer speaking only to athletes, but also to artists. In the 21st century, PUMA reinvents itself. Partnerships with Rihanna, Neymar Jr., and Lewis Hamilton turn the brand into a global icon. Sport, fashion, music, and identity merge. PUMA doesn't just sell products, it sells expression. The story of PUMA isn't just about sneakers. It's about conflict, resilience, and courage. The courage to run in a different direction. Born from the rivalry between two brothers, PUMA learned that true power isn't found in competition alone, but in believing in your own rhythm, seizing opportunities, and reinventing yourself. A brand once seen only as gear for competitors and athletes became a cultural expression, present on the feet of children and adults alike. The story of PUMA shows us that great empires don't always rise from peace. Sometimes they are born in the middle of conflict. But this rivalry doesn't end here. On the other side of the river, another brother also built an empire, with a completely different vision, a unique philosophy, and a brand that today is synonymous with performance and tradition. In the video on screen, we'll tell the story of Adidas, the other side of this rivalry that divided a city, a family, and forever changed the world of sports. If you want to understand how two brilliant minds took opposite paths and created two global giants, subscribe to the channel.